Welcome to the 490, my friend, to this Shortcast with your host, Dr. Derek Israel. Let me tell you a great news, my friend. Officially, you can become a Patreon supporter of the Mastermind podcast by just $5 per month. What? Yep, as easy like that is just sharing the love, sharing the energy. After this shortcast, go to the description and look for the Patreon support link to see all the benefits. What? Yeah, benefits, my friend, that you will receive exclusively if you become a Patreon supporter. So if you are enjoying this free, and it's always going to be free content, please share love and storage energy as you learn in the resources episode. Share it on Patreon. So let's go with the 490. In this episode, my friend, I just want to share my love. Just want to give my service for you that are an artist, that that you recognize that you have great artistic, creative capabilities, and you are endorsing that in life. For you that create in every dimension, in emotional dimensions and spiritual dimensions and intellectual dimensions and artistic, sexual dimensions, for you, my friend, that understand deeply that your real and most profound and most authentic role in this world is to be a creator, is to be authentic, is to be a manifester. For you, my friend, that are crazy enough to invent the future, this shortcast will be like seeds that you will plant today in your conscious and subconscious mind and will grow like spiritual power over time in your creations, in your manifestations. Please enjoy. Come and be a part of our Telegram group. The link is in the description. And enjoy the shortcast. You know what is the question that every artist asks himself in the morning? What should I create today? That is the most powerful question that you can do to yourself every day. What can I create today? But with the self-authority that comes with knowing that you are greatly capable and that is needed, that your invention is needed in this world. What can I create or should create today? Let me give you another seed of greatness in art and creation. Man, once you start the journey of a creative act, do not stop, my friend. You don't rest. The creative appetite must be satisfied. That is a quote. That is a tattoo. That is a spiritual tattoo. The creative appetite must be satisfied. That is the way that God recreate itself forever in every dimension by a process called self similarity. Every process that is an act of creation, it is an act of self replication. You need to have the discipline, my friend, to self replicate in your greatest art every day for your entire life. Let me tell you another seed that will conquer your heart, my friend. One thing is to be a creator, one thing is to be an artist, and another different and essential also kind of thing is to be a businessman or a businesswoman. That is part of being the whole and not the fragmented part. That is the divine balance when you can walk the way as a business, as a merchant, as a commercial entity, as well as a creator. Because if you not get compensated, your art cannot be fully expressed unless you are the Greek philosopher that was called the dog. You can Google him, the dog, the philosopher the dog. That guy, he shined by having nothing, like crazy nothing. Like he used to pee publicly, like every day. He didn't have a house, nothing. That's why he was called the dog. Unless you want to be like that and express your art, because believe me, he was an excellent artist as well. He has one of the most finest philosophies of all time. He was the guy that when Alexander the Giant, the Great, sorry, I was confusing him with Andre the Giant, the wrestler. But when Alexander the Great approached him and said, "Hey, philosopher, do you have any advice for me?" That philosopher, the dog, said, "Yes, please get out of the way because you are blocking the sun out of me." And Alexander the Great was like the Brock Lesnar of his era. Right? He was a very dominant man in combat. He was the king, basically, right? The commander of the army. And this philosopher was talking about taking his sun, the sun energy, more importantly, that having a conversation with an early authority, right? So he was expressing his art. And unless you want to be living like that, well, the other alternative is to develop a business structure. And that is an essential part of becoming holistic. One part is the art, one part is the business structure and systems that you need to put in place in order to be sustainable. Systems on digital marketing, systems on sales, systems on human resources, systems on branding. systems on networking, systems on business models, you know, in everything that is needed to keep with the show going on. That is a seed that I want in your heart. Let me share a little seed that I learned reading a book about creativity. I think it was, and the seed is create something that your parents will hate, like your next project. Create something that your parents will hate forever, right? And that is a heck of an experiment as a creator, because you will heal a lot of the negative forces that are super egoic, in the sense that they are direct, they are they come from the super ego. They come from moral structure, derived. That was the word that I was looking. They are derived from moral systems, right? And moral systems are basically a recollection of the ideas that your parental figure and maternal figure passed to you when they were raising you. And then that have a very powerful say in your psyche dynamics and in how you experience life, how you experience your subjectivity, the nouns of your phenomenology, of your own way of being, your sentiment, your sentient. It's a beautiful and a wonderful journey, huh? But it is part of the process. Learning how to feel, learning how to love, learning how to be compassionate, and learning how to do art that breaks those structures, moral structures based on hate and fear, that needs to be destroyed for you to become your greatest art. So the next time that you are creating art, every type of art, but create something, bro. Create something, girl. Okay? The next time you will make love to your moral judgments, and you will kill them all with love. Alrighty? You will kill them all. With love and compassion, through art, through the creative process. And let's see how that goes. So the direct challenge in this shortcast, for all that are following the Mastermind Podcast Challenge. Say it, say it, say it, say it. Season 2 with your host, Dr. Derek Israel. For those who are following the Mastermind Podcast Challenge and that are already in the Mastermind Podcast Challenge exclusive Telegram group. If you want to join, go to the description below. And for you all, the challenge is the following. You will create an art that you haven't done before, a medium that you haven't never tried, all right? It must be completely new because I don't want you to executing your sense of control in this exercise. And I want you to create that art, whatever will be. And I want you to express your love, connect with your love in the entire process. All right? That is the challenge. If you want, you can send a photo in the email, for in my email personal. If you want, you can share it also in our group, in our Telegram group. I will be looking forward for that, and I will be sharing some of my art with you guys, that are more in our private exclusive space. So if you want to join, go to the description below. So yes, that is a definitive challenge. Remember that now you can support this free podcast with only $5 per month. Join and be a Patreon supporter. That will be greatly appreciated. And yeah, I will see you tomorrow. I'm very excited. I will be doing tomorrow's right now. Like right now. I will start right now. When you put Derek Israel with a sonic machine able to do music, danger, boy, because this is going places, and sometimes in life, that is the only thing that you really need. Going places. So the final question, and leave in the comment below. Leave in a comment below your answer. Are you going places? All right, my friend. So you want to go places? You want to create really heavy? Let's go and check the description below and go to my website and check the course, How to Be a Top Content Creator. Check what that can do for you, because basically all the art that you can create in the world, if you can monetize it through social platforms, digital platforms, man, your life will be miraculous, because you will be living through the thing that you more love in your life, your creations. So if you want to become a creator, if you want to become an influencer, someone that is creating in the space, well, my friend, check that course, because it's 50% on discount. Crazy, for the next couple of days, because it will be launched in a couple of days. So check that information, become a creator, and I see you in the next episode.